Hello, Taurus, and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. I hope you're all well. And this is a reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus. And my name is Ingrid, and I'm going to be the messenger today for Taurus. And please remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest, Taurus, for those who need it. And let's see what it is that is coming up energetically for you, Taurus. And what I see at the bottom is this bliss is coming over you, happiness. You could be just feeling in the plenty of love around you with family, friends, just your heart opening after a storm, after a time where you felt like all was lost. You were feeling just very skeptical about whether love would be there for you, and now you're feeling it, just rising up in the rainbow, just celebrating that energy. And that's so beautiful. And it could have been that it was a burden for many months for you, carrying that heavy load, but now you're letting it go so you can receive this love. And you're also letting go any anxiety, worry, a feeling that you've carried maybe too much of this burden alone. And now you're going to let it go so you can receive the fullness of your 10 cups. And you've gone recently with your inner child healing toward safer waters. So if there was turbulence, disappointment, any conflict in your mind, or going over and over the same thoughts, you're letting that go. And you've had a wake-up call and made a good choice now. You've gotten out of the doldrums and come into a time where you know you've reviewed your past and you're healing that and reconciling with others in a way that's emotionally balanced for you now, Taurus. And that's what I have in the pre-shuffle. And thank you, Spirit Guides, for overseeing this reading for a Taurus with an energy of you're taking your willpower. You've got a new vehicle that's coming in. You might have gotten a new car, or you're just working on transporting yourself to a new dimension. And that's going to come in quickly because you're speaking the truth now about what you've learned about yourself and what you know is right for you. And this is what is coming in today for a Taurus. And you begin the reading, the general energy around us as I receive this information for you on your behalf, Taurus, is the Knight of Pentacles. This is of the earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You're have a momentum. The Knights all have momentum, but this Knight comes in slow and steady. And that's great. That's what we want. When we're really finding that deep foundational energy that we want to grow from, and we saw that 10 of Cups, that you want to build that true happiness, it's something you work on, slow and steady. Planting the seeds, being attentive to the details. And as a Taurus, you love things that are stable, solid, grounded, real, of the earth. And that's what you're coming in, you're shining with this card. You see, it's a bright card. When the tarot, the yellow means optimism, success. So whatever you start working on today, it's going to come into fruition because you've got another wand as your help. What helps you, and look how they look to each other. They're moving quickly right to each other. This Knight of Wands is going after the Knight of Pentacles and saying, we need to get this going, get moving. And we saw the Chariot. Use your willpower, set things in action. The rubber hits the road now. And there's a true time of optimism, of confidence, of boldness. Of feeling that cocky energy. At the same time, you want to ground it. You want it to be real. You don't want it just to come in quickly and leave just as quickly, Taurus. So take the time to really plan, to structure, to strategize how you nurture your wealth, what you're doing career wise, how you're investing your money, and to then go quickly toward it, toward a new beginning with a lot of energy and intuition. Because at the foundation, you are having this infinite energy to juggle, to balance, to change. And change is coming because you're moving from this energy of momentum toward a deep, solid planting and watering and nurturing, towards speeding it up, getting it going, taking it out there. And you've been going through the ups and downs of life, the ups and downs of work, the ups and downs of responsibilities, and feeling like you've worked maybe two different kinds of jobs, and or maybe you just work all the time with and having to be flexible and adaptable. Things are changing around you, and you are able to handle this quickness that's coming in, something that is going to stir you up, excite you, is coming in because you've been working on this for maybe the past 8 months, a particular job that you've been juggling. You've been thinking a lot about it, but physically maybe having times where you had to be flexible and adaptable. And in the recent past, you're influenced by this craft that you're studying, that you're working on, that you're growing in. And you have a lot of intuition about how to manage this. There's a lot of wealth, there's money, there's energy about what it is you're going toward creating, bringing down to earth. And you have worked on almost all of these pentacles. You have only one more here to complete. And so that is what's influenced you from the recent past. You have been doing this work. People are recognizing your skill and your ability. And you have put in the details, the time. And if there's been anything you've been worrying about, being anxious about, know that this momentum that's coming with the Knight of Wands is going to help you with your intuition to wake up from a nightmare. And what is this nightmare you're waking up from? It's overthinking. And when when you overthink, it doesn't work out well because you need to ground things, make them real, do the actual physical work, make it feel solid, feel the texture, the fabric, the shape, the weight. And so now you are waking up. You might have been comfortable in your depression. You see, this figure is in bed. They have a blanket on. You could have been just kind of juggling, balancing your work, but now it's time to get a solid in there, to get a discipline, to work with what it is you're going to be loyal to and devoted to. And to not worry about the past or the future, to be present. This is a very present moment energy. And this is also a very present moment energy. So you are now in the present moment, but things are speeding up. You're more confident now. You're ready to go. And so you're going to leave this time of nightmare, of sleepless nights, of worry, maybe worrying about someone else, worrying about yourself, worrying about your future. But wake up from that. Let that go. So you can see clearly this is your third night, and they're all in a row here. If you could see this, they're 3 nights, and they're all coming together with momentum of the earth, of the body, of work, of money, of excitement, of speed, of daredevil energy. But also, you're ready now. You're ready to wake up out of the nightmare, and you know you are. And if you've been kind of comfortable in a warm bed, worrying and depressed, anxious, now you're seeing the truth. You've got the information, and you're going to be like a zealot and go toward speaking up for what is right for you now, and taking action so you can close out an old cycle. Well, there you are, Taurus. This is a Sagittarius energy, but there's Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. And you're closing out one world, one phase of your life. You're closing out any kind of worry, depression, anxiety, feeling isolated, feeling like you're in a nightmare and you don't know how to get out of it, but you do know. You do know how now. A Taurus, you're getting on your horse and going. Look at this knight just speeding across the card. And that is going to help you move to a completion, a closure. And this is the Ouroboros eating their own tail, because you've come through hard work, devotion, a change, a juggling what it is you're doing physically in the world, so you can close this out successfully with a recognition that you have accomplished leaving worries, regret, anxiety behind. And people will celebrate you. And I know it's hard for fixed signs like Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, and Leo. When I'm an Aquarius, and when I'm Taurus, you know, when you get your teeth in something, you just like work on it. You're devoted to it. You're disciplined. And that's what you've been in the past. And at the foundation, you know you're changing, you're adapting. And you're adapting to recognizing that this phase of your life is over, because you've got momentum, you've got energy. And the knights, they go after what they want, and they get that. Energy is coming. And your influence from your environment is the King of Wands. Well, that is an energy of leadership. Someone in your environment is taking leadership over this closure, over this ending, over this completion, over this successful coming to a fullness with whatever it is you worked on in the past. And you have this intuitive energy to know how to do that, whether you are influenced by an energy of the fire. That could be Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. And so there's a lot of this fiery energy. And also you've got the Knight of Wands. So whatever it is that you're influenced by in your environment is going to be confident, cocky, daredevil energy, but also sit on your throne of authority, take action, and to be seen by others around you, Taurus, as ready now to take leadership over your own destiny, over your own life, and to use the momentum of the knights to transport you there. They all have their horses, their vehicle, to move in that direction. And you're going to have an entrepreneurial idea, maybe whatever you've been working on, this craft, you've got a business idea that you want to take out there into the world, and it will be successful, because there you have that Ten of Cups. That's your hope and fear. And we saw that in the pre-shuffle, and there it is coming as your hope. That if you take leadership over your life and receive this energy of fire, it could be actually a masculine energy, someone you know, because they are court cards. Often in the tarot represent people we know, and you've got three knights and the king. So there is a lot of masculine, active, regenerative energy that goes after growth, intuition, a bold action, and also communicating your truth. And that's going to bring you happiness. That's going to bring you this stability, this happy relationships all around. And it's going to heal your childhood wounds, but also anything in a partnership or a marriage, or family, generational relational issues, that's going to be healed under the sign of the 10 of cups with the rainbow. And so you're going to see a rainbow maybe right now. And that's going to just let you know, Taurus, that you're on the right path. And it's coming with the Queen of Wands, because you've got this couple, the two fire consorts. And these are very attractive, confident, intuitive, business oriented, but with entrepreneurial ideas that are fired up. And you see, you've got your black cat, but also your salamander. And you are very psychic, but you're also able to go through the fires of life and to come out unscathed. So, whatever this is you've gone through, you're getting out of bed, you're getting out of the nightmare, you're waking up to what is true, what is happy for you, what is stable emotionally, and will last into the fullness of your life now, because you closed out an old cycle. And slow and steady, you've planted the seeds of this happiness. We choose to be happy. We choose to be understanding that out of our hearts we connect to that hope, to that faith in the happiness around us. And when you have the Queen of Wands, you're going to use your intuition now. That's the advice: to get fired up, to be psychic, to be confident, and to grow toward the light of the sun in you. That the rainbow comes because the sun shines light on the rain and creates that sense of the radiance of the spectrum. And at the final card is: take it out there. Be bold. You're ready to adventure. You're traveling. You're journeying. You're setting out to explore. You're initiating this energy. And you've got the energy of the page, the knight. And then once you connect to these energies, it creates, you upgrade to this power couple, this couple of fire, and you're integrating these energies now, Taurus. And so it is. And let's get some clarity on what it is that you need to hear from your ancestors, the ancient ones, about the knights. What are the knights coming for? And what are you learning from that energy? To be brave and honest. Yes, you're moving into that night. And you have you have 3 of the knights. And it's coming because also you're going to be the hunter. And what are you hunting? With bravery and honesty. You're tracking down your fears and your desires so you can wake up to this bliss around you, this love of life, this love of everything. And it's going to be solid, stable, healing. And it's coming after a time of difficulty. And you really appreciate every cup, and you lift it up, and you're going to be there celebrating with others. And amazing a reading for you, Taurus. And I feel like I've been so blessed to deliver this message to you. And Tauruses, I thank you so much, because you've helped me so much with my channel and helped me trust in my own ability to bring this bliss, this happiness out of my own feelings and imagination. And so thank you for that. And I send this message to you, and you've got all the momentum to move toward that power couple and to close out an old cycle with success, with victory, with recognition, and with a feeling of attractiveness and energy to go into this whole new world with confidence. And sending you so much love, Taurus. And please subscribe and leave me a thumbs up if you like this and like the content. And I'd love to hear in the comments from you. Those are so treasured by me. Bye-bye.